I mentioned my stepmother, Angela Pasilico, from 116th Street. She was Italian-American, and she talked like this. And the other one was Penny Ann Green, who I danced with in Wildcat. She was another who's my friend. I'm going to see her in New York when I go tomorrow. We're good friends to this day also. Penny was Joanna Greenberg from Brooklyn. And beautiful, looked like Dana Winter, these big old brown eyes, and a wonderful dancer. And but she had a great attitude. Why? What? Who? When? Very Brooklyn, and to this day has that way of being. So I sort of melded the two. And a director, an actor friend of mine, Howard Storm, said to me one day, he said, "Valerie, are you Italian?" And I said, "Well, no." He said, "Because I hear it in Rhoda." I said, "You're hearing Angela Pasilico, but are you also hearing Joanna Greenberg? Penny Ann Green. She's Penny Al Mogg now. She married a Sabra and is my dear friend to this day." But it's funny. I could hear people in my mind's ear to get the right tone for Rhoda.
What about your father's second wife?
That's Angela.
Oh, Angela.
Yeah. Angela Pasilico. Harper. Yeah. And she's Ginger's mother, who is now, she and I are very close. They're still living in Jersey. But it's funny how I was able to hear them and get the right tone. And another friend of mine, Gene Verone, he was a dear friend of mine. We did many Broadway shows together. A fabulous tenor. Decorated my first house. He a professional decorator as well. Gene helped me too with the New York sound, Bronx, Brooklyn. And they're kind of different because there's a New York accent. My accent was not like Carol O'Connor. That's New York Irish. And that's kind of Queens. It's a frozen up a lip, and they talk a different way, and it's interesting. And then the Italians, we all are quite familiar with the Sopranos. That's a different kind of sound than New York Jewish Grand Concourse. It has more of a shrug in it. It's this, and the interesting thing was Jim never wanted to use any Yiddish, and I knew a lot. Living in New York, a non-Jewish girl, I know more Yiddish than most of my friends. Because it was so much Jewish friends who are from other parts of the country. That's because it's New York. I mean, the blondest Bryn Mawr women talk about, "Oh, that's a schlep," and we just use it because now it's common parlance. Or what else? There were a lot of things, and Jim always said, "No, we don't need to go there. I want her to be a New Yorker. We're not hiding that she's Jewish, but I don't want to get shtetl." Which there's another one, the little village. You don't want to get insular. And he loved Nancy Walker's interpretation. Nancy's not Jewish either. That's funny, isn't it? And David Groh, God love him. We lost him last year. David was playing Joe Girardi, the Italian. He's Jewish. Go figure.